Okay, people, before we get started, I would greatly appreciate it if you would take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified if you haven't already. We drop new episodes of Forever News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and we upload those segments into smaller videos throughout the week for your viewing pleasure. Thank you for your time. Let's jump into the episode, baby. First up, this one was pretty freaking huge. I was like, oh, I don't want to say times has changed because, yeah, this has been a concurrent thing for a bit now, but One Piece fans, rejoice. Dragon Ball fans, it's not the time to rejoice because, yeah, there's some massive news coming out regarding One Piece Film Red. As of the recording of this video, it's been out a few days now, closing in on a week. And yeah, One Piece Film Red is doing astronomical. We'll get to the bit about why Dragon Ball fans should feel a certain way. But yeah, One Piece Film Red seems to be taking Japan by storm right now because it has been released only in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think outside of Japan it's gotten a release yet, but it is doing gangbusters. Let's read. For starters, One Piece Film Red has earned a total of 2,254,237,030 yen with 1,579,552 admissions over a 2-day period in Japanese theaters. One Piece Film Red has become the highest opening movie of the whole One Piece franchise, with the second biggest opening day in Japan's history and the second biggest opening weekend ever in revenue. But it gets even spicier than that because that's already like, you put Big Shanks up in that bad boy and we cooking with some gas. But it gets even grander because according to this news article on Anime News Network, One Piece Film Red opens at number 1 with 2.25 billion yen. The One Piece Film Red anime film ranked at number 1 in the Japanese box office in its opening weekend. The film sold 1.58 million tickets and earned about US $16.7 million in its first 2 days. The film earned 78% more in its first 2 days than the previous film, One Piece Stampede. Whoa! That's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, I remember Stampede, one of the biggest selling points was, yo, Luffy's going up against somebody that was on Roger's crew. We got this dude Bullet, like, hello. So the fact that this did 78, I'm gonna have to attribute majority, if not all of this, to Shanks. Shanks, and of course the reveal of Shanks having a daughter, but in particular it being a Shanks centered movie. And this did it more than Stampede did in its first 3 days. One Piece Stampede opened on a Friday as opposed to One Piece Film Red's Saturday opening. The film opened in Japan last Saturday. The film has IMAX screenings in 27 theaters in Japan that open alongside regular screenings. The film also had MX4D, 4X, and Dolby Atmos screenings on opening day. Crunchyroll will theatrically screen the upcoming One Piece Film Red anime film in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand this fall. The screenings will be available in both Japanese audio and English subtitles and in English dub. And of course, we already know that this film centers around Shanks and his daughter Uta. And I just gotta say, bravo. This just made me even more excited because over there in Japan, if they're going bonkers for this, considering Stampede, it sold, that's honestly astronomical, because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Stampede come in 2019? Didn't it release before we entered the pandemic and whatnot? I'm saying all that to say because the next piece of news is probably going to get a couple of people upset. It is what it is. Don't worry, I'm still going to support it next week when it drops. But apparently One Piece Film Red, it says here, One Piece beats Dragon Ball Super. One Piece Film Red beats Dragon Ball Super superhero movie by collecting 29 million in 5 days. Oh, so as of the recording of this, I'm a little off. It's already been out for 5 days and made almost $30 million, while Dragon Ball Super Superhero only collected $17 million in 60 days. So in 5 days, it is close to doubling, eclipsing the living crap out of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Now let's talk about this because this is something very, very interesting. I remember when I reported on Dragon Ball Super Superhero's opening weekend sales, opening day, opening week, all of that stuff, a lot of people were attacking me saying, Fornev, you don't know what you're talking about. The pandemic has made things a lot harder. People can't go to the movies because Dragon Ball Super Superhero had did like half of what Broly did. Like, it was a fragment of what the Broly film had did prior, and a lot of people were saying it's because, you know, pandemic, people ain't going to the movies like that anymore, all of that stuff. Well, so then how do you explain One Piece Film Red not only eclipsing Superhero in a small fraction of the time, but also doing 78% more than what Stampede did back in 2019 pre-pandemic? Nothing. I get it, you're gonna say Film Red, okay, well, Dragon Ball Superhero had Gohan centric the whole entire theme, which is what fans have been screaming at for days. Think it was definitely the CGI. Can we all agree that the CGI hurt it? Like, is that a hard thing to understand, that, yo, they took a risk, they tried something new, they tried to go in a different direction, they went more family friendly or whatnot, and that CGI was a big mistake? Or are we still going to pretend that it was the pandemic, it was that Toriyama farted? Like, are we gonna just keep on with the BS? Like, I remember too, and that was bonkers, I was seeing, and I don't know if this is true or not, so don't quote me on this, this is what I saw, that apparently Toriyama's son, was his name Sasuke? Oh my god, it might have been Sasuke, I'm not sure, but either way, Toriyama's son was the one that was in charge, and he was overseeing Dragon Ball Superhero. So then they even threw him out, which, goddamn, you sent him as you know, a lamb to the slaughter, so to speak, for fans that are upset about this. Honestly, it just shows me, for starters, major claps for One Piece Film Red, for One Piece, baby, because that's insane. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, I didn't realize, I don't think I was too in on things at that particular moment in time when Stampede came out, so I wasn't 100% on point with what was going on. But yo, dog, I remember from the promos I saw and everything, I was like, yo, this dude Bullet, this is Luffy going up against somebody from Roger's crew. This is huge. Like, I was way more excited for that than I was for even Film Gold. Film Gold, I was like, Stampede, I was hyped. So the fact that Film Red eclipses even that is a testament to how amazing this film gotta be. I can't freaking wait. Oh my god. And also, the fact that Dragon Ball Superhero is doing this poorly, and One Piece is doing, and they're both by Toei Animation, both by the same company, I think is a testament to CGI is not the wave, bro. Not for established IPs like this. Like, hey, if the title goes dormant for 20-30 years and nobody cares anymore, and 3D CG is completely universally acceptable, maybe you could try it. You can't do a switcheroo like that when so many people are already in love with what it looks like at this particular point. Granted, if it would have come out and if Dragon Ball Superhero would have been to the level of something like Arcane, I think maybe people would have been a little bit more susceptible to it, but this is a clear indication that fans spoke with their wallets, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I already have my tickets pre-ordered. My family wants to go check it out regardless, so I'm gonna go support the Dragon Ball Superhero film. Make no mistake about it. This isn't some person that is a hater and not. No, I'm still gonna watch it. Granted, I'm not the most enthusiastic about going to see it in 3D CG, but I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna hopefully try my best to enjoy it. I'm trying to go with a clean slate. I know it's gonna be some somewhat epic stuff with Gohan and Piccolo in there, so that's where I'm gonna keep my mind at, but it's a clear indication that over there in Japan it was a failure, and more than likely they're probably going to scrap any future endeavors with 3D CG and Dragon Ball. Like, I'm hoping that this slapped the living shit out of them and told them, hey, they don't want this. Don't do the TV anime this way, because I ain't gonna lie, that'll be the death blow for Dragon Ball. If they don't take this loss now, if they feel like the best move for them is to reuse these assets for the TV anime and move forward like that, they're gonna get a rude awakening. They're gonna get a bad rude awakening of fans saying, no, we're not accepting this. I ain't gonna lie, I was totally fine with the Tournament of Power art style. Then when they kind of revamped it a bit and used the Shitani, art style or whatnot for the Dragon Ball Super Broly film, I was okay with that too. They jumped shark with this one, and let's see if they reel it back in. But again, I kind of derailed from the whole point of this, is that One Piece Film Red is seemingly a smashing success off rip. 5 days, almost $30 million over there in Japan. Let's freaking go, baby. Red-haired Shanks. I gotta attribute a lot to that and him having a daughter. People, what I'm saying, One Piece is 25 years deep, dog. Like, it's been going for a long time. People wanted to see, yo, the man that saved Luffy in chapter 1, episode 1 is, well, what's he in episode 1? I forget that. I know the anime deviated from how the manga did it, but yeah, red-haired Shanks saved the day, baby. 30 million, let's go. I am beyond pumped to watch this shit. I'm still gonna support superhero. I'm not a hater, I'm just a realist, and yeah, bad moves.
I have a dream, alone in my room as I sit with the tea. Couldn't possibly think what I often see, and you don't even know how I often blink. Light lights be flashing and looking at me. Such an odd unique, yet I'm so unique and you're looking at me. If the walls could talk, they would probably repeat, and I'd probably say, bitch, get the fuck off me.